Thank you guys for tuning in to my YouTube channel. All right, before we get into it, just want you guys going to hit that subscribe button. Just go ahead and murder that subscribe button. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into it. So basically, I want to talk to you guys is about, will James Harden destroy the Clippers since they obviously traded for him and he's just got on the Clippers. He hasn't played his first regular season game with the Clippers yet. A lot of people are labeling this team as a super team. But going back to the original question, will James Harden actually destroy the Clippers organization and eventually end up like forcing to trade Kawhi, Paul George, all of them after the end of this season? Me personally, I think it's a great possibility that James Harden does destroy the chemistry because of the simple fact that can Westbrook and James Harden coexist on the same court? Because James Harden is at his best when he has the ball in his hand, and Russell Westbrook is at his best when he has the ball in his hand. I think that a lot of people are saying put Russ on the bench and have James Harden run the show. Me personally, I think they both can play on the same. They can both play on the court at the same time, from the simple fact that it only works if James Harden plays off the ball and Russell Westbrook has the ball in his hand. From the simple fact, I like the fact that I would love to have James Harden have the ball in his hand. From the simple fact that it keeps their pace up. When you having James Harden run the show, their pace is gonna be at a lower pace, which makes it easier for teams to lock in on the Clippers. It's going to make it easier for them to lock in. I'm not worried about Paul George and Kawhi, from the simple fact that they can play great off the ball. And especially, I mean, James Harden, what he can provide for them is he's going to put up some numbers, and he's going to get them. He can carry the whole the Clippers team throughout the regular season, and which will be great for Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. It increases their chances of staying healthy throughout the regular season, and they'll be fresh and good to go for the playoffs in that aspect. But I would, if they both start, Russell Westbrook has to have the ball in his hand. I think James Harden can be a decent catch and shoot type of guy because of the simple fact that he has that step back, and he's a better shooter than Russell Westbrook. If you put Russell Westbrook to the bench, then you risk the chances of Russell Westbrook creating that same scenario that they put on Russell Westbrook when he was a Laker. When they brought him off the bench, you can tell he wasn't really happy coming off the bench. It wasn't really allowing him to play his game. But I do think that Russ, if they do bring him off the bench, I think that Russ will play well off the bench. It wouldn't. I think because of the fact that I know that Russ is a true professional, he wouldn't allow it to really get to him to the point where he's speaking out about it in the media. You know what I'm saying? Russ has always been a true professional. I think this move, to me, I don't really think that they needed to make this type of move to get James Harden. I think the way this team is constructed, I liked it the way, because Russell Westbrook was obviously pushing a pace. When you push the pace on an offense, it makes it harder for defense to really lock in and guard you on the offensive end, and it creates easier shots because you're allowed to get more fast break points. You score easily. That's what Russell Westbrook provides when he has the ball in his hand. He's gonna push the pace, and he's gonna play hard on both ends of the floor. James Harden really doesn't play defense like that. He's all offense, and based off what his mindset is, he's looking like he's gonna come in there to look to score the ball right away, which means that he's gonna be taking the ball out of Kawhi and Paul George. And to me, they're the best players on the team. They definitely gonna have to get their shots, but I don't know. It could mess up their chemistry, what they got building right now, especially from regular season, once they acquired Westbrook last season, you can easily see that they look like a better Russell Westbrook made this team a much better team moving forward. This team is deep, bro. It's just all about can Ty Lue come up with the best combinations to put this team in success where everybody eats. I know you can't please everybody, but it is a great chance that James Harden comes in and actually destroys this chemistry and kills this team, and it forces the owner to just jump ship and end up trading everybody at the end of the season. But I'm not going to be too much judgmental on this team because James Harden could come in there with the right mindset, especially when you get around guys that are winners. Things could rub off, and James Harden could lock in and play more off the ball, and you can see a better version of James Harden playing off the ball and being effective off the ball. Maybe he get more effort on the defensive end since Russell Westbrook would be running the show, if that was the case. If not, you bring Russ off the bench. James Harden starts, and if James Harden starts and Russ is off the bench, the team is going to be at a slower pace, which makes it easier for other teams to actually guard them. At the end of the day, let me know what you guys think. Drop your comments in the comment section, hit that thumbs up button, and I'm out.